Welcome to this video on respiration and metabolism, a core topic for your GCSE Biology revision. We will cover how your cells release the energy needed to sustain life. What exactly is respiration? It is the process where all living cells release energy from glucose. It is a vital, continuous chemical process that happens inside every cell, every second. Why do cells need energy? It powers essential life processes, including movement, growth, tissue repair, maintaining body temperature, and active transport across cell membranes. Respiration never stops. Whether you are at rest, during intense exercise, or simply sleeping, your cells are constantly working to release energy in the mitochondria. We begin with aerobic respiration, the primary and most effective method for releasing energy. This process requires oxygen to function. Aerobic respiration is highly efficient. It occurs in the mitochondria, where glucose and oxygen are used to release a large amount of energy. This is the essential word equation for aerobic respiration. Glucose plus oxygen produces carbon dioxide, water, and energy. It is a fundamental concept for your exams. Glucose is the fuel for this process, obtained through digestion. It is transported in the blood to cells, where its chemical bonds are broken to release energy. Aerobic respiration occurs in the mitochondria, often called the powerhouse of the cell. Highly active cells, like muscle or sperm cells, contain many mitochondria. The waste products of aerobic respiration, carbon dioxide and water, must be removed. Carbon dioxide is exhaled, while excess water is removed through sweat and urine. For your exams, remember that aerobic respiration is far more efficient than anaerobic respiration, producing significantly more ATP per glucose molecule. Next, we look at anaerobic respiration. This occurs when cells cannot get enough oxygen, such as during periods of intense physical exertion. When oxygen supply falls behind demand, cells switch to anaerobic respiration. Glucose is only partially broken down in the cytoplasm, yielding much less energy. In animal cells, anaerobic respiration produces lactic acid. This buildup is a key characteristic of the process during intense exercise. The accumulation of lactic acid leads to a drop in cellular pH, which inhibits enzyme activity. This is what causes the sensation of muscle fatigue. Plants and yeast also respire without oxygen, but they produce different products. This process is called fermentation and is used in industries like brewing and baking. A key exam distinction: aerobic respiration is more efficient than anaerobic because it fully breaks down glucose in the presence of oxygen, releasing more energy. Metabolism is the sum of all chemical reactions occurring inside your body. It is a continuous, controlled, and coordinated process essential for life. Metabolic reactions are essential for maintaining life and are broadly grouped into two categories: building up complex molecules and breaking down others. Anabolism builds up molecules, while catabolism breaks them down. A quick tip for your exams: think anabolism adds together and catabolism cuts apart. Metabolism constructs complex molecules like proteins, starch, and DNA. These synthesis reactions are fundamental to growth, repair, and storing energy. Conversely, the breakdown of molecules is vital. For example, glucose is broken down to release energy, while amino acids are deaminated in the liver. Enzymes control every metabolic reaction. They are biological catalysts that speed up reactions without being consumed. Remember, extreme conditions can cause them to denature. Enzymes work using the lock and key model. The substrate binds to the active site to form a complex, then products are released, and the enzyme remains unchanged. Respiration is not separate from metabolism. It is a core component. The energy it releases is what powers all other metabolic reactions in the body. Cells need a constant supply of energy. Unlike a battery, cells cannot store ATP, so respiration must continue in real time to meet demand. Respiration produces ATP, our cellular energy currency. Your metabolic rate reflects how quickly you are using this energy, and it fluctuates based on your activity level. Now let's focus on exam preparation, covering the key facts and common pitfalls you should avoid to secure the best possible marks. Remember, aerobic respiration is more efficient because it fully oxidizes glucose. Anaerobic respiration is only a partial breakdown, leaving energy in the products. Avoid these common mistakes. Don't confuse breathing with respiration. Remember that anaerobic processes still release energy, and know that metabolism involves both building and breaking down. Let's test your knowledge with some exam-style questions. Try to answer these before checking the model answers. First, can you write the word equation for aerobic respiration and state where it occurs? For our second question, explain why athletes switch to anaerobic respiration during a sprint and identify the product that builds up in their muscles. Moving to the third question, define metabolism and provide one example of a reaction that builds molecules up and one that breaks them down. Question 4. Use scientific reasoning to explain why aerobic respiration is more efficient at releasing energy than anaerobic respiration. Here are the model answers. Check your work carefully. For question 1, recall that glucose and oxygen produce carbon dioxide, water, and energy, taking place in the mitochondria. For question 2, remember that sprinting demands oxygen faster than it can be supplied, leading to anaerobic respiration. This causes lactic acid buildup and fatigue. For question 3, metabolism is the sum of all chemical reactions. Building up includes protein synthesis, while breaking down occurs during respiration. Finally, for question 4, aerobic respiration completely oxidizes glucose, whereas anaerobic respiration only breaks it down partially, leaving energy stored in the products. Understanding respiration rates is also crucial. Physical activity, temperature, glucose availability, and oxygen supply all directly influence how fast your cells respire. You've got this. Keep practicing your equations, definitions, and applying your knowledge to these real-world scenarios. Good luck with your exam preparation.